Between these iconic hedges, the field where some of college football's greats have called home. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, where these fans are ready to turn the dogs loose. Today we have two of college football's elite meeting force with force in a battle of top 5 teams as two squads square off looking to hit their stride. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure coming. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And they grab it in the end zone.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, let's go. This is the keys up there. Okay.
Third and
Alright,
more
cool.
than a quarter of the field to pick up for the first down. On the ground, it's Etienne. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance
Jeez,
to put
man.
points on the board, and they do.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Wants to return it.
The return is tackled down at the 31, and the Ohio State offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense set on first down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Can't get him to the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Well, it's plays like that
Yo,
that help this
left side
offense
of
stay
him,
in
bro.
rhythm all game
Oh,
long. If you can
okay.
have that kind of success on first down
Mhm.
running the
Where's the
football, it
ball?
just opens up
Oh, yeah.
your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Turns it on in midfield. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
With jet sweep pass. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and...
Oh, this man gonna quit, bro. Quit is empty, man. I know he's gonna quit. That nigga record trash. Quit. 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 Nigga. Quit. Oh my god, he quit. He quit. Tell y'all niggas quitting, cuz. Oh my god, bro. Quit niggas, man. He don't stand a chance. He quit. Quit. He quit. Oh, y'all heard the trash too. Oh, you gonna quit too? Oh, yeah. You gonna quit too. My defense is smoking with no one near.
Austin, Texas, home to technological and cultural advances, but for everything going on in this city, the hub is bathed in burnt orange, and it is DKR and the Texas Longhorns. This isn't your run-of-the-mill matchup. You get a couple of powerhouses, both ranked in the top 10, and statements can be made in this one. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Buckeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
Yeah,
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out quickly.
I was doing, yeah. Oh. Oh, you gonna quit too? You gonna quit too? Come on, man. You gonna quit too?
Yeah, and this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Coming after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
I know you don't throw right there. No.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, fourth down in their own end, and they're going for it.
Pick on City. I'll take that. Let's go.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. The give to the tailback. Ran through the contact.
So good.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The Buckeyes get it past the sticks. The offense knocking on the door, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
I ain't got Nationals college.
He steps and
Good
powers
play,
and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Powers forward. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now they've been denied 3 straight times from the 2. Do you dare try it again?
Yes, you have to stay aggressive. All the points in today's college football, stay aggressive, keep the hammer down, try to get 6.
Well, going in. Yeah, check it out.
The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. They stop it short of the marker. They'll turn it over on down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on the 4th down was expecting the run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
It was a lightning fast decision.
Just
What he
tell
wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down
Sir,
marker.
you gotta punt. You gotta punt. Yeah, that's what I'm
The
talking.
Longhorns will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt
Yeah,
for the
you
first
better
time this
punt it,
afternoon.
buddy.
Here's the punt, and he's done better. Not much on that one. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need a shot toward the end zone.
Oh,
right.
you
Through
dropped
his hand. They
it, bro.
came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind,
Going for it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They're just about ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden. And good work by the Cardinals team to knock down the return man.
That's all.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down.
Okay, nice. That's all.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Caught in the backfield. It's Bond. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a 4th quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Got his man quickly.
He caught that, bro.
Closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've
I
got
know
it at
y'all
the
don't want
26.
to do that, bro.
And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Manning.
Come on, go, pick it up. Let's go.
The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way.
Go.
That's how you do it. Cause the fumble, scoop it up, try to put it in the
Let's
end zone.
go, boy.
Down the field. He didn't score, but flipped the
Let's
field
go.
completely
Take that
and now set
fumble.
this offense up
Got
in
him.
position to score some points.
What a boost you can get from something like that, and now they've got it 1st and goal with the 1. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Let's go.
That touchdown gives his team
Well, that fumble was
a
nasty.
significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Texas.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important situation.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got 1 drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing.
That's a kick.
Hit the gas can wide open ahead. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds.
That was a big bro.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Stop
He's
that.
dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to throw. It's Manning. Got it.
Oh, yeah.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should
Oh, that's a
start this
competition.
whole thing. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the game. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Texas.
On the move from inside his own 20. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off,
Let's go to the wrong punish. Let's see what you
it's
do.
really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see.
Going downfield for the big play. And it's in.
What you did?
Taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Nice
What
job
you
of
do?
coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Reeled it in and just
that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Hits him inside.
Oh, no.
Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
Come back there, yeah.
They'll throw it from the red zone.
Oh my God, what is he doing for defense?
Touchdown, Texas! The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll throw it on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Long incompletions. Okay, we got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big time.
He lobs one high down the left side. The pass
That's the ball, baby. Damn,
with 5 seconds left.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football. No PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's not afraid to go deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
Let's go, bro.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half.
Right there, man.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first...
He's off to the races. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there, make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football. And they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You've got to do a lot of this.
Running with power. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to power their way ahead. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Buckeyes are marching down the field. Using his legs, it's Henderson. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The give to the back. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Howard. Deep shot for the end zone. And the pass is intercepted.
That's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph a pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Now rolling to the left. Lost, the defense is wide open. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on them. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're looking for an advantage to the right. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Time to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Ohio State 21.
The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, the offense just set themselves up in a bad situation on this one. 2nd and 3rd and long, there's not a lot of guesswork. Defense knows they're throwing the football, and you could tell in that pass rush, man, they were coming.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the 2nd half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind end.
Makes the grab. It's Scott. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Now on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They're going to ride this running back.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Howard. Throws to the tight end. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Let's go. Now we got ourselves a ball game. This one looked like it was almost over in the 2-minute situation. Get a few first downs, walk out of here with a W. No, sir.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Longhorns! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
On the run from inside his 25. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. So here it is, plenty of time to go and an opportunity to move the ball down the field and win it, David.
Yeah, and you rep this every single week. The 2-minute drill, you got to be precise. You know exactly what your favorite plays are, Palmer. Go down the field, get me in field.
And it comes down to the awareness, right? Especially at the quarterback position. You're understanding the timeout situation, working the boundary and the sideline. What's the clock showing me? It all comes down to this.
It's a fine line right now between being aggressive, trying to win it here, and not blowing the game with a turnover. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's impressive.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
They'll give it on the counter. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Takes the easy one to the back. Touchdown, Texas! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 25. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He wants to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's going up top here late in the game. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers?